As Allied armies pushed toward Germany, one final obstacle stood in their path: the West Wall, known to the Allies as the Siegfried Line. Concrete bunkers, dragon's teeth, minefields, and thick forests turned the frontier into a fortress. Nowhere was the fighting more brutal than in the dark, rain-soaked woods along the German border. Here, the 1st Canadian Army would earn its grim reputation. The battlefield was the Hurtgen Forest and neighboring regions, dense, muddy terrain that swallowed men, tanks, and artillery. Visibility was measured in meters. Roads were few. Air support was limited by weather and towering trees. Every advance came at a terrible cost. German defenders knew the ground well. They occupied fortified positions hidden among pine trees and ridgelines, defended by interlocking machine gun nests and artillery zeroed in on every trail. Many were young replacements or fanatical holdouts, ordered to fight to the last round. Retreat was forbidden. Canadian infantry moved forward anyway. Battalions advanced yard by yard, clearing bunkers with grenades, flamethrowers, and bayonets. Casualties mounted quickly. Mines shattered legs. Tree bursts from German artillery sprayed lethal splinters through the forest. Evacuation of the wounded was slow and often impossible under fire. The forest earned its name from the men who fought there. German soldiers, hardened and ruthless, referred to Canadian troops as devils for their relentless assaults and refusal to break under pressure. The Canadians, in turn, faced an enemy that counterattacked aggressively, often at night, using the forest as cover. Armor offered little advantage. Tanks bogged down in mud or were funneled into killing zones. Engineers worked under fire to clear obstacles and bridges. Artillery thundered day and night, turning the forest into a shattered wasteland of broken trees and shell craters. Still, the Canadians pressed on. Through exhaustion, fear, and staggering losses, 1st Canadian Army units punched holes in the West Wall defenses. Each bunker destroyed weakened Germany's last defensive line in the west. Each ridge taken brought Allied forces closer to the heart of the Reich. By the end of the campaign, the forest was conquered, but at a devastating price. Thousands lay dead or wounded on both sides. Villages were erased. Units were reduced to shadows of their former strength. Yet the breakthrough was decisive. Once the West Wall cracked, Germany could no longer stop the Allied advance. Devils in the Forest is the story of one of World War II's most unforgiving battles, where courage was measured not in breakthroughs, but in survival, where victory came slowly, painfully, and at immense human cost. The 1st Canadian Army did not just break through the West Wall. They fought through hell to do it.